Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another great episode of Bahrain Now, your source of local initiatives, happenings, talents, and trends. And I'm your host, Bara Abdallah, here to walk you through our exciting lineup of segments and personalities from around Bahrain. So don't go away. We'll be right back. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for some action. To find out more about the Dragon Boat, we have Lou and Alfonso Varela from a multinational Dragon Boat team, the Black Dragons. Well, good evening. How are you?
We're good. How are you?
Very happy to be here.
I am super excited to know more about what's going on here. Dragon Boat, the team itself. So let's start with Dragon Boat. What is Dragon Boat?
Well, I'm going to actually pass this one over to our captain
because... Captain, what is that Dragon Boat, please, if you don't mind telling me?
Fonzie's more about the technical side of the team.
Well, it shows. It doesn't show on me, it shows on you.
So it's basically a paddling sport, which is kind of trendy now in Bahrain, the paddling area.
Right.
But it's basically a dragon boat itself with the head of the dragon and everything like that. It's from Asia, all the sport.
Okay.
In Bahrain, we have a 10-seater paddling boat. So it's 10 paddlers plus a steerer plus one drummer.
Oh,
one
drummer?
Singer, yeah,
I'll be the drummer.
to mark the pace.
Dun, dun.
And that's basically it. We have different distances, and we paddle for fun or seriously for a race.
Oh, wow. We'll talk about these later, these beauties right here. So, simply said, a sport from Asia, 10 members. And a drummer. Me and my son would be the best drummers out there. We'll motivate you.
Yeah, we'll get you on the boat.
Amazing. I think, like you said, sir, I mean, the Dragon Boat, I would say, scene is getting even more and more popular here in Bahrain. What's the deal? Why?
It certainly has gained a lot of attraction of late, particularly during the COVID period where everything was taken outdoors.
Right.
So it lent its way into allowing a lot more people access
Okay.
into that sport. And of course we stayed within restrictions, so it was even more challenging spacing out on a boat. Yeah, normally you'd be sitting close up with your paddle partner.
Okay.
So of course with that distance, we had so many more people just come along and try it, and some absolutely fell in love with it.
Wow.
And others were just cursing us and walking away.
Which one will I be?
You'll be absolutely loving it.
Awesome.
We won't give you a choice.
Okay, I'd love to hear that. Love the sound of that, definitely. So now, what do we need? Is there like prerequisites before I enter, like a course I have to take before I enter?
Almost nothing. It will be nice if you know how to swim, as it is a water sport.
Okay, it's been nice knowing you.
We do have life jackets, of course, which are mandatory, and we follow the Coast Guard's regulations on all of the seafaring rules.
Okay.
So a number of members on our squad are lifeguard trained.
Okay.
I'd say pretty much 99% of people on our squad are very competent swimmers.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
For the rest, just come, we have everything, we'll teach you.
All right, so what will I face? What kind of expectations should I have right now before going on a Dragon Boat? Is there like some mental setup I have to go with, like persistence? Should I actually lose some weight before I go in? So
No,
what should
absolutely.
be done?
First, have fun.
Have fun.
That's the main spirit for at least the beginners.
We still have fun.
Yeah.
Still, okay.
We do. We have
No, it's nice. It's nice. It's a very fun sport. As you see, that also the team is very open and we keep laughing all the time. So the more important part is make fun and have fun.
Amazing.
Unless he's grumpy.
The fun part is going to be more challenging.
That's mostly on the race team, though. So if you do enter into that serious level where you want to get in and professionally compete, then you really want to attune your mental focus into listening to your coaches, getting a feel for the rhythm of the boat, and just finding a way that you can narrow in your focus to be attentive and work as a team. So nothing's going to move unless you move as a team.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It's amazing.
So it's synchronizing with everybody else on the boat.
Wow. So it's the guy who steers the boat, and then...
Or in our case, it's a girl.
It's a girl, a guy, yes, yeah. And then 10, I would say 8 others
10
rowing.
paddlers.
paddling.
Paddling. Oh, so it's not only rowing, it's paddling and
It's
rowing?
paddle, yeah.
No, if
It's
you
mostly
come on
paddling?
the boat saying you're going rolling,
Right.
you will end up in the water.
So a row is the classical rowing movement. We are paddlers. It's only one paddle on the one side.
Okay.
So that's the paddling movement.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So how long does one session take normally? Like when somebody goes on a boat, so what's like the time period?
1 hour.
1 hour? Wow. And the amount of calories burned in that 1 hour, I can only imagine.
In the first 10, 15 minutes, you just get used to the paddle, get used to the water, get used to the rhythm with the rest of the boat, to synchronize,
Right.
to clash the paddles, get splashed.
It is a water sport, you will get wet,
Amazing, amazing.
even in winter.
And then just you build up that you get used to the boat, you get used to the people, and by the end of the hour, you're already paddling. For sure.
I just thought of a question. I'll leave it to the end of the interview. Definitely, definitely. Now, tell me more about the Black Dragons.
So I guess Black Dragons really started a bit over 3 years ago.
Okay.
And we had quite an established group then. So currently within our squad, I'm the oldest member of the team.
Amazing.
So within our group, we have somewhat morphed into coming under new management,
Right. Okay.
in a sense. And when Fonzie joined us, I remember the first day that he joined us and I was coaching him and he was looking at me and I thought, that's an odd look.
That's an odd look.
The second
that
time
bad.
I thought, he's still looking at me weird.
What kind of look?
And then about the kind of look of, and then the third time I found out he's been paddling since he was 7.
Undercover.
Well, didn't want to break your rhythm, didn't want to break your vibe, but I've been doing it since I was 7.
So that was it. On the third time I just went, do you know what? You're coaching.
You still remember the same look you gave her? Can you give me that look?
Oh, no. And now we have a little more love each other.
Just a little.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So ever since then, the team has been pretty much challenging itself, to different frontiers and limitations. And you have some beauties right here. You won some competitions. Tell us more about that.
Me?
Go for it.
Yeah. So the most difficult thing was during the COVID and all of that. The team kept losing people, missing people, newbies. They come, they leave.
Right.
So being able to have a strong race team was difficult. And this was the first proper official race since COVID started.
Right.
So it felt very, very good. We won our category, the first position, plus the best timing on the whole competition for our category.
Amazing.
So our
So
category
we
was a
crushed it.
mixed race,
Okay.
which is a combination of male and female paddlers. And even though we had, not that it should make a difference, we had female paddlers, we still came in extremely close to the all-male teams.
Oh, whoa.
As for timing.
Oh, that says a lot.
It does.
Less than a second, less than half a second.
Less than
actually.
half a
Less than half
second.
Oh, seconds do matter, right?
Yeah. In this
Oh, yeah.
sport, normally we are the first 3, the first 4, they are in the same second.
Wow. Now, on international level right now, where is Dragon Boat placed at? Is it like pretty much one of those popular sports that everybody's looking at right now to become like an international championship?
There actually is going to be a European Championship held
Amazing.
down in Dubai in December.
No
we won't
way.
be partaking in that. We're not ready as a team just yet.
Little too young.
And I think that's also part of, being part of a Dragon Boat team. You have to
Okay.
recognize when collectively you're ready.
Okay.
It's wonderful to be enthusiastic.
Right.
But you need to back that up.
Yeah, being realistic as well at the same time, just to keep your expectations at par and at levels. Amazing, love that, definitely. And I'll be cheering for you. Once that happens, you'll be there. I'll be your drummer.
Yeah,
I thought you were coming to paddle and your son was drumming.
That's how it is.
Yeah, that's how we do
Okay.
it.
All right, yeah,
You cannot take it back now.
deal. On TV. I feel bad about saying this right now. It's like a mistake. I was like, all right, let's go.
It's been recorded.
It's been recorded. It's on TV.
Well,
It's
we could
amazing.
always do a follow-up and have you guys come down and have an open day trial.
I need that. I definitely need
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Yeah, I would definitely want to see
I will
what's
make you
going
sweat.
on. Let's go. Black Dragons. Now, the question I want to ask you earlier is that what is Dragon Boat sports to you, sir, and to you, ma'am? Starting with you. What does it mean to you?
So first, in Bahrain came like a salvation almost, because I just came to Bahrain just before Corona.
Oh, wow.
I came mid-November.
Okay.
So at the beginning you come, you start working, you don't know anybody, and just when I started to be confident in the country, closed down, I'm alone, apartment, no family, no anything.
Hard.
Yeah, so
Tough.
then I found the team.
Amazing.
And now it's a family. It's
beautiful.
It's an awesome change in the country. Now I want to stay just because now I have friends, I have something to do. Plus, as he said, I've been paddling my whole life. So
amazing.
Water sports is a must of my life.
And Bahrain appreciates you for that. That's for sure. I'm sure of it, definitely. Ma'am?
Goodness, I've got a little bit of a different story. I've been out in this region for over 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
20 years.
And I am not a sport person.
Don't lie.
That is for sure. The best thing about dragon boating is a sport, you get to sit down.
Okay. That's, for a change.
Yeah.
It is a lot of hard work still. So you still do a lot of land training as well.
All right.
So you've got to hit the gym.
Okay.
You've got to get out there and you've got to keep your you've got to keep your fitness up. If you're really wanting to be on the race team, such as you are,
yeah, working on that.
Yeah.
Working on that.
Constantly recruiting.
I was like, paddle. I'll give you the voice.
faster.
I'll give you the voice.
So I guess in a sense, as Fonzie was saying, so like, for example, his case, when he first came, and we're like, wow, you don't know anybody.
Okay.
So it was just
Okay.
coming under the wing,
Amazing.
straight
Amazing.
in.
Yeah, second practice was already with the team, having breakfast after practice and meeting people. And
Wow.
so that's the main thing. So if you are scared to try because you don't know anybody, it's completely reverse. Come
Amazing.
is very open.
Amazing.
And because you have to work as an entire team unit on the boat, that can't help but transcend out into the wider group.
So true. So true. So what is the future plans right now for the Black Dragons? What's coming up?
Well, I think this is the start of it.
Yeah,
Amazing.
that's how we kick it off. Now the plan is to keep doing more races if COVID allows it.
We want to build the team.
Yeah, expand the team because, as we said, it's new and we don't have that many paddlers yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the main plan right now. Get more paddlers, get more teams, more racing boats. I mean, so we can get more trophies.
Amazing.
And as we're the team predominantly, there are others with a bit of a smattering of other cultures and people from different countries in it. I think we have 17 different countries.
Wow.
17 thereabouts within our team.
No way. It is a multinational team.
Yeah.
After
Certainly
all.
is.
Amazing.
Certainly is.
Amazing. We will definitely give this a try. As Bahrain right now is accommodating even more and more, I would say, athletes when it comes to the dragon boat sports. So really happy for that. Any last words to your viewers?
Jump on board.
Jump on board. Let's go. Let's go, sir.
And paddles up.
Paddles up.
I love that.
And no one said easy.
And no one said easy. Yeah. They will remember that when you come.
I can feel it right now. I'm like, ouch.
Easy is the call that you give when you stop paddling. So you'll be going to town and paddling away and we'll call easy.
Amazing.
But if no one's called it and you've stopped paddling, what do we say?
No
one said easy.
No one said easy. Put that in mind. Well, thank you so much for this fun talk, taking place right here on Bahrain Now. Much appreciated.
Cheers, thank you for having us.
No, it is a pleasure, definitely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Black Dragons, all that took place in an interview right here on Bahrain Now. So keep a watch on the Black Dragons. Dear viewers, art is not what you see, but it's what you make others see. Here in the studio, we have Anastasia, who will be telling us more about the art workshops. Well, good evening, Anastasia. How are you?
I am wonderful.
Amazing.
And I am so happy to be here and present kind of my baby, my workshops. I'm a founder. I am Anastasia Sphere, founder of work art workshops.
Amazing, amazing. So we have this workshop going on. You've been doing it for such a long time. But before that, tell us more about yourself.
I am from Belarus.
Okay.
I studied there, but I'm living here for almost 20 years.
20 years, oh my
yes.
God.
And I've been teaching for like 17 years, approximately.
Wow.
Yeah, so whatever I'm doing in my workshops now, it's based on my personal experience as a teacher.
Amazing, amazing. So you studied art in Belarus.
Yes, that's
and
right.
then what brought you to Bahrain? I mean, 17 years of teaching and
Yes.
20 years in Bahrain. You're Bahraini, خلاص.
شوية, yes.
شوية. So what brought you to Bahrain?
It was a good opportunity
Okay.
to experience something different,
Okay.
something new.
Right.
And it's worked actually very well. I was able to express myself here much better than in my home country, I would
Okay.
say.
Wow.
Yeah, so I do consider somehow Bahrain as my home because I'm here for quite a long time.
20 years is a
Yes.
long time, definitely. And you just loved it over here and you stayed here and you found yourself in Bahrain.
Yes.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So with that comes the work art workshop.
Yeah.
So it's a workshop place mostly to teach people and students how to get into art?
Yes, I would probably start by saying how it's all started.
Please,
as an
yes.
idea of workshops.
Right.
As I said, I've been teaching for 17 years, but I have a very traditional background. Let's say I got a traditional education, academic education, which I realized that here somehow, especially if we're talking about people who already achieved something in their career. Let's say they have families. I'm talking about like growing up people, not just kids who just graduated from the school.
Right.
They would like to, we're living actually in a wonderful time, 21st century, that we're able to follow our dreams and express ourselves and try something new at any time, regardless of our age and what we actually do in life.
Right.
But in the same time, being already quite mature, for example, probably people wouldn't go and just try anything. They would like to go and try something and make sure that it's going to work, so that their experience will be successful.
Right.
So they will get a good result at the end. And that is the philosophy of work art workshops. All our students, all participants are getting wonderful results,
Amazing.
regardless of their level in painting. So that's how it's got formed, kind of.
Amazing, amazing. So are you predominantly mostly focusing on paintings?
Yes, mostly we do use different media, but
Right.
it is oil and acrylics mostly if we're talking about like final artworks, because we have a different kind of artworks, and during the practice we use different kind of materials. We use crayons, oil pastels, pencils, we sketch, we do a lot of things. But as a final paintings that I presented here, paintings of my students, some few paintings of my students. Here it's mostly in oil and acrylics.
Beautiful. As I can see right now, there's a lot of beautiful arts taking place right here. I don't know which one should I start with. I mean, is it the little boat or the realistic picture over there? For a second I thought was real, but it's not. Or the picture of the very sad moment of, you know, we all saw that picture of that African kid.
Yes.
And, you know, with an eagle on the side waiting for him just to pass away. And that's a beautiful, pretty much, I would say, depiction of what the picture was trying to say.
Yeah.
And then we have, I can't really tell.
It's an abstract landscape. It's kind of a sunset, but presented in an abstract way.
Oh, wow.
So we do, as you can see from these different pictures, we do provide different kind of workshops. in oil, we have portrait and landscape, realistic ones.
Okay.
Where during just seven sessions, 7 classes, we complete a painting, one painting. And
Wow.
this is the 50 by 70 centimeters size
Wow.
of the
Wow.
painting. We do have other kind of workshops, abstract. We call it abstract basics,
Okay.
level 1 and level 2. So in level 1, we kind of get used to what is abstract art is,
Right.
and we concentrate on the basic elements, very important elements of creating any kind of composition, not
Okay.
necessarily abstract, but any kind of composition. And then we finish the workshop again with creating one unique piece of art.
Amazing, amazing. It must be really thrilling to see your students where they started and how they are today.
Yes.
Like, again, like seeing all these beautiful paintings, the door, the abstract, the kid from Africa, even the realistic picture.
Yeah.
What is up with that? I mean, it looks so real.
And actually, this is, I would say, this artist, as I can definitely call all of them artists,
Yes, they
young
are.
artists now. She's quite a beginner. This is
That's
her,
a beginner?
This is her first. Actually, all of them are quite beginners. This is her first oil portrait, realistic portrait done in oil. This is the first one.
These are all beginners.
Yes, these are all beginners.
So what's going to happen when they become an advanced level?
See, this is what is really nice and cool about it.
Yeah.
You never stop learning.
Right.
You never stop getting something new
Right.
out of it. So it never stops. This process never stops. You can just get better and better.
Wow.
With the 20th portrait, it will look even more realistic, or more, let's say, maybe the emotion there will show more. And this is what is actually, I can say, quite special about our workshops. That it doesn't really matter. It's not just for the beginners, and it's not just for those who already have some experience. Anyone will find it comfortable and suitable for them, because I use my own unique methodology
Okay.
of teaching based on my experience.
Copyright that.
Yeah.
My own unique methodology.
Yes.
Only with Anastasia.
Well, actually, this is, I'm quite proud of it, because it's a combination of traditional methods,
Okay.
academic methods,
Okay.
and not. Because our philosophy is to achieve the best result.
Amazing, amazing. 17 years.
Yeah.
You've been pretty much adding a lot of color to Bahrain. Thank you so much for that. I'm sure Bahrain appreciates you for that big time.
My pleasure.
Beautiful.
I appreciate it too.
Beautiful. Apparently, you have a new student here, one of the members of Bahrain Now.
What do you mean?
We'll see right now after the interview,
Oh.
apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yes, you're most welcome.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing.
Anybody is going to find something suitable, as we have different kind of workshops.
Okay.
And everybody will find it. Everybody will find something interesting. And the most important thing, I think, is most of the people there themselves amazed by the result that they're able to achieve.
I can only imagine.
Plus a very fun and relaxing process. And it is very simple, I would say, the way, because I've been teaching not small kids, but teenagers for
Right.
many years. So I simplify the information to the way that it's quite simple to understand and easy to achieve.
Beautiful, just beautiful. 17 years of giving some beautiful skills to Bahrainis and non-Bahrainis here in Bahrain. So what is the future like? I mean, any future plans?
We are planning to, yes, we're planning to grow a little bit more.
Okay.
I already, actually, my friend who is an artist, she's going to be joining me and conduct her workshops together with me.
Wow.
We already did from the beginning. When I just started, we had kids workshops.
Okay.
And I'm planning to bring it back again. So we will have not just adults workshops, because for now it is all 15 plus.
Okay.
So, and I missed kids so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, putting their
So-
hands and all the paints and all
Yes,
of that. They bring
exactly.
some innocence to their
This
life.
is so much fun. Yeah.
It is, definitely. Well, with all of this right now, it was a beautiful talk and very therapeutic, if I may
Yes.
say, definitely. Any last words to your viewers?
Yes, I would like to say that don't be scared. Don't be scared to try it. You just have to be in the right hands, kind of. Never be scared to explore and find out something new about yourself. And it's definitely going to work. You just need to find the right teacher.
Right.
I would say,
like
or the right
Anastasia,
guidance.
you know, for example.
For example.
Well, thank you so much for this, I would say, calming yet inspirational talk right here on Bahrain Now. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Thank
The pleasure is all ours, definitely.
you. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was it. Pretty much you can explore new things, you know, about yourself as an artist with the work art workshops with Anastasia. All that took place right here on Bahrain Now.
Well, as you may know, this year marks 45th anniversary of Korea-Bahrain diplomatic ties since 1976. And to celebrate and in honor of this occasion, our embassy, in cooperation with the Bahrain authorities, prepared 4 cultural programs. We have already done the film festival, food festival, music festival. And then this is the final segment of our celebration. But maybe we could say we saved the best for last. And this is the Taekwondo demonstration team, Cookie One. And this team is well-known, very renowned worldwide Taekwondo demonstration team. They have presented more than 100 times. Even this year or next year, they will do it more than 30 times. And because many people recognize this team because they have shown in the multiple talent shows too. So their images and their performances is already on the YouTube or other areas, social medias, they are very well known. And also, one of my joy to present this Taekwondo demonstration team is I can show to the Taekwondo practitioners like students, children, or other adults, and to the Bahrain public about what's the beauty and what's the level they can reach through the Taekwondo practice. So I think everybody will witness how far they can practice the Taekwondo through the Taekwondo. And as you well know, Taekwondo is defensive skills, self-defense skills, but it also nurture mind and spirit. And also we teach the children about perseverance, courtesy, and self-control too. So all in all, I'm very happy to present this Taekwondo demonstration to the people of Bahrain. And one thing I would like to stress is Bahrain sports authorities, especially His Highness Sheikh Khalid, have been so generous to co-work with us to make this event possible. So I very much appreciate all the government authorities and all the people involved, and today joining this very meaningful event. Thank you very much.
TechExpo for the first time in Bahrain for the youth to bring out their talent and creativity and innovation to the world. Join me, Walid Al-Blushi, to find out more. TechExpo was held under the patronage of the Ministry of Youth and Sports Affairs at Muharraq Model Youth Centre. The events aim to showcase and highlight technology inventions of the youth in the kingdom, which will contribute in empowering them and keeping pace with the new changes and developments in the field.
Actually, Muharraq Model Youth Centre is organizing TechExpo for the first time in Bahrain. We are targeting the youth from 13 to 35 years old, and especially the youth who are interested in technology, innovation and invention. So the main objective of the TechExpo are to have kind of an open space for the youth to have a discussion with the speakers that we are hosting within the TechExpo. Plus to showcase and present their prototype that they are trying and doing their best to find solutions for the challenges we are facing in our community.
More than 15 projects were received and evaluated, and only 10 projects were qualified for the finals, where the participants presented their inventions to the jury and public.
We are launching for the first time a competition called اختراعي, which is called My Invention, to showcase and present their project, which are linked to the United Nations Development Goals.
Basically, technology is the future, and here in Bahrain we encourage entrepreneurship, which is really very, very important. And as a creator of Masar platform, we believe in creative technology and its importance in entrepreneurship. We teach 3D creative technology, anything related to product design, visual effects, fields that are not necessarily famous here in Bahrain or in the GCC country. These kinds of events are really important for students to learn about these technologies and some new opportunities for them to open their own businesses in the future.
I think the TechExpo is very beneficial for today's youth to stay up to date with what's going on in the market, seeing the market in different perspectives from people, founders from different companies, executives from big companies in Bahrain, especially when you speak about technology, which is a growing field and sector. I think the youth should be well aware of what's going on in the industry and how to tackle their different ideas. So yes, I think the TechExpo is very important for general overall awareness. As a speaker today, I've spoke about Doctori, which is Bahrain's first licensed telemedicine platform. We virtually connect patients with doctors via video. it's good that people and the youth listen to what's going on in different sectors, and especially when you have people that have experience in this field and went through the experience of setting up a tech company.
This expo was the first of its kind in Bahrain, and it lasted for 3 days. In the event, participants shared their stories and knowledge and experience with the audience.
I'm here in TechExpo with my product, which is cooling your tap smartly. I believe that TechExpo gives me the opportunity to reach out towards the world and have this opportunity to talk to you guys, to show my invention, to show how it can help to solve the problem that we have and minimize the consumption utilizing free resources, renewable energy and stuff.
Tonight's expo is all about technology. It helps the youth to take a look at the future. Here we have young participants who are passionate about technology and who have huge potentials, who wants to do more for this country, who are going to help Bahrain to take a step further in to the future.
The VEX Robotics competition is generally about introducing STEM learning, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. VEX Robotics helps create a student-centered environment by developing their problem-solving, communication, and leadership skills.
I really like the event. It's really good, and I think it will definitely affect the youth. We had a lot of good topics. We talked about a lot of important stuff that will help them in the future, inshallah.
It's really the first time I've ever seen something like that, because I'm not really into technology, but being here today just opens my mind to a lot of things, and I really, as Yasmin said, I think this is really going to affect the youth.
We don't really have any places for technology in Bahrain. Hopefully in the future that will expand. I think this program will affect us in the youth, and it will help us.
The best way to predict the future is to invent it. This kind of event has a very valuable outcome, as spreading and encouraging the culture of invention among Bahraini youth will definitely make a huge difference for the future of Bahrain. Reporting for Bahrain International TV, I'm Walid Al-Blushi. Thank you for watching.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it to the finish line. A huge thank you to all of our guests for joining us tonight, and another huge thank you to all of you watching us at home. As always, be sure to reach out to us on our social media accounts shown below. We love hearing from you. This was Bara Abdallah. Till next time, goodbye and God bless.